little bit of light precipitation possible tomorrow, but it could fall in a variety of forms. In fact, it could fall in all four forms, depending on where you are and what the time is. Snow possible as well as rain, but we also have a period where we could see some freezing rain or sleet, and it all depends on the temperature profile of the atmosphere. If we get that freezing rain, that is when there is a layer of warm air above freezing air, or sub-freezing air, I should say, at the surface. So snow will melt to rain in that warm layer above the surface, then will freeze on contact with the roads. We think of ice storm every time I say freezing rain, but this is just a little tiny bit of freezing rain possible. More likely, we may see a little bit of sleet, and that's where that layer of above freezing air is a little more shallow, and the layer of freezing air is deeper. It's not right at the surface. So the snow will melt to rain, but then freeze into ice pellets before it reaches the ground. It will not freeze on contact with the ground. Not as hazardous, but even a little bit of sleet or freezing rain could make for some slick spots on your morning commute if you haven't quite gotten your winter driving skills back in order. Here's what's going on. We've had this high pressure in control that's created the temperature inversions and locked that sub-freezing air at the surface. We're going to have a weak system passing through in the early morning hours, and that's what would bring that precipitation to the region. As by the time we're into the afternoon, we'll scrub out that sub-freezing air at the surface, and any precipitation that we see, and it will be light, will be in the form of rain, probably just a few sprinkles. Then we get more of a westerly flow over the region. We'll scour out the last of the stagnant air and bring the chance of more precipitation into the forecast on Friday, especially over the mountains. I have a 2 on our weather impact scale for tomorrow for the potential of a slick spot or two on the morning commute. Fog possible on Thursday, but it will not be as dense as it has been over the weekend and yesterday. A little bit of light rain possible on Friday, and then some more sunshine and cooler weather for the weekend.